Hi, welcome to MUSC's Weight Management Center tutorial on meal planning. The objectives for today: learn the benefits of meal planning, understand why it's important to have a balanced meal plan, and gain tips on how to get started with meal planning. Why meal plan? It might save money. It could help reduce trips to the supermarket. It could help reduce impulse spending, like takeout or fast food on the go, and cuts down on food waste. It saves time. No dash to the neighbors for a missing ingredient. No frantic searches through the freezer for something to eat. And everything is ready. It could as well improve nutrition. You might have healthier options on hand if you planned ahead. We typically see an increased consumption of fruits and vegetables with meal planning, and it helps decrease the amount of meals on the go or out, which may not necessarily be the most healthy. The 3 P's of meal planning: plan, purchase, and prepare. Plan ahead. Establish an overall goal for yourself or your family. That might mean eating more vegetables. Your goal might be focused on weight loss or getting rid of some saturated fat in your diet. Whatever your goal might be, we can meal plan around that overall goal. Establish a budget. Check for sales and coupons. Use online tools for menu and recipe ideas. Make a grocery list. Use a menu planner to help with that grocery list. Focus on balance with your grocery list. And consider using already chopped veggies and portion foods just to make it easier. Plan with interchangeable ingredients in mind throughout the week, and make a plan for leftovers. Here's an example of using interchangeable ingredients throughout the week. Our main meal is chili with green, red peppers, onions, celery, and carrots. Rather than wasting the other half of the green or red pepper, you can chop it up in fajitas. You can cut it up into veggie sticks for lunch with some hummus. You can saute it in an omelet. You can take that whole batch of chili and spoon it over lettuce, add some tortilla chips for a taco salad. This is a great way to use these ingredients throughout the whole week. These are examples of free printable menu planners that are online. They allow you to plan a main meal throughout each day of the week, and then use those ingredients for other meals, and as well establish a grocery list using that meal pattern. Purchase. Make a list of the foods you need and stick to that list. Maybe put it on the fridge and update it throughout the week before you go to the grocery store. If it's not on the list, don't buy it. Make the list work for you. Organize it by the aisle of the grocery store you're going to. All grocery stores are organized a little differently. Shop in season to limit cost, and this might be helpful to go to the farmer's market or use the community-supported agriculture. Consider already prepped foods and stick to the perimeter of the grocery store. Typically, the perimeter is going to have more of your whole fresh foods, like your fruits, your vegetables, your whole fresh meats, your low-fat dairy products. Usually in the middle of the aisles or the grocery store, we're going to have more processed foods. And that doesn't mean you can't go there, but majority of your shopping should be on the perimeter. Don't shop when you're rushed or hungry. We know what this leads to. And here's an example of already prepared or chopped vegetables that make meal planning or meal prepping, especially during the weekdays, very convenient. Something as simple as carrots that are already shredded. Prepare. Be creative. Don't be afraid to try new things. Give yourself time to prep, whether that's a Sunday afternoon or a Saturday afternoon, or sometime during the week if you have time in the evening. Make extras and focus on a balance. Make sure you're prepping all the different food groups. Focusing on balance. A little bit about the macronutrients. Carbohydrates are typically found in grains, starchy vegetables, fruit, and milk. Their biggest job is to provide your body with a good source of energy. They also help spare protein by providing this energy so that protein can then be used for its jobs. Carbohydrates tend to be a great source of fiber, and the whole grains in general are also a good source of protein. Protein, that's found in meat, eggs, beans, cheese, milk, plant-based products like tofu, nuts. Protein helps us maintain our lean body mass, helps build and repair our tissues, and could also help slow digestion and aid in increased satiety. Fats are found in oils, dressings, spreads, nuts and seeds, avocado. Fat is also dispersed in some of these other food groups as well. Fat is essential for vitamin absorption and also helps slow digestion and aid in increased satiety. All of these macronutrients have value in your diet. Here's an example of the My Plate. You'll notice all of the food groups on this one plate. This was refreshed a couple of years ago and took the place of the Food Guide Pyramid, just to remind you that all the food groups on a daily basis are definitely important. This doesn't mean that you have to get them at every sitting, but this is a reminder of the balance that we want in your diet. Notice that vegetables take up almost half of that plate. Vegetables are packed with nutrition and generally low in calories, but all the other food groups are important as well. Plan an eating schedule. Start your day out right. We generally recommend eating within 2 hours of waking up. Remember, your body's been through an 8 to 10 hour fast, so it's good to get some immediate energy to help make your day more efficient and help you think clearly. Eat regularly. Most bodies do well eating about every 3 to 4 hours, and that might mean having small mini meals versus 3 large meals. Slow down with your eating. Maybe take sips of water in between each bite or put down your utensil. And remember again to balance your intake with good sources of carbohydrate, lean protein, and fat. Don't forget planned snacks. If you're eating every 3 to 4 hours, that means that involves snacks. Here's some examples of pairing carbohydrate foods, maybe with some fiber, with a little bit of protein and fat for satiety. String cheese and apple, hummus and carrots, Greek yogurt, boiled egg and a piece of fruit, and these are all relatively easy to pack. Some concluding thoughts. For meal planning, plan ahead, keep it simple, and aim for balance. For more information on Weight Management Center, feel free to visit our website or call. Thank you for listening to this tutorial. Take care.